How we doing, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggy with It. I'm Will, and today we're playing Marvel Champions, the Hood expansion, or the Hood scenario pack. And we're doing this solo, so normally, of course, we do our co-op play. I think I'm just going to be playing on rookie mode. We'll go as we go, because I do have, of course, the standard and the expert. We're not going to be playing expert, of course, because we don't do that. But I have added the standard 2 into it, which is supposed to be slightly more difficult than standard. I guess we'll just play it by ear because basically it's going to be based on time, how long it takes me to get through it. I was watching some videos to see how this played ahead of time. Dale, the casual gamer, and like he did his Captain Marvel in like 16 minutes. So I guess there's optimal play, and then there's the way that me and Audrey play, which seems to take a little bit longer. That said, let's go ahead and get the camera switched over. We'll just kind of go over the differences in the Hood scenario pack, and we'll get to playing. All right, there we go. So we do have it flipped over. So of course I am playing as Stephen Strange, aka Doctor Strange. So I've never played this deck. He does start with an evocation deck. So it's 5 cards. Basically, you're playing whatever the top card is. It's kind of like your active card. And then you have your standard deck, right? And then the Hood. So we have the Hood. I went ahead and pre-made his deck. So when you build his deck, you add 1 of 7 modules. The other 6 sit over here on the side and may get randomly added in. This is where I was saying, depending on the length of time, we may not get another one added in because there's only a few things that will add it in. One is by failing the actual main schemes. I think there is a couple cards that'll have that occur as well. So we'll go ahead and see how that works. Now, the main thing with the Hood is he has a special ability called Foul Play. What Foul Play does is it requires you to discard the top card of the deck. If it is a Hood card, nothing happens. If it is not, then you deal it to yourself. So the more encounter sets that get added into this, the more likely that Foul Play is going to come up and, well, screw things up for you. That's pretty much it. I mean, that's really the only difference. Of course, I got my Nemesis sitting over here to the side. Got all of our stuff we need. So we do need to start with our starting hand. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. As you guys can see down here in the middle, of course, we got to make sure we go over this. We do have our extra life die, extra life dice. And that is because we do support Children's Miracle Network through Extra Life Charities. We have made our goal this year, but that doesn't mean it is too late to donate. You can always click the link down below. Even $1 is greatly appreciated. If you can't donate this year, that's fine. We'll be doing it again next year. We've got that same $1,000 goal next year. We'll see if we can make it again. But again, we appreciate everybody who's donated so far to help the children that are in Children's Miracle Network, the sick and the injured. They greatly appreciate it. We greatly appreciate it. But there is our extra life die. So I don't know how this deck plays. I know I shuffled this. All of his cards are gray on the side, so it was confusing me. They're gray on one side, red on the other. So I don't know. I mean, this is a protection deck, and I didn't pull a single protection card in the first thing. But I don't know what I want and how that's going to impact what I want to do to the Hood. So I have Master of Mystic Arts, Hero Action, pay the printed cost of the top card of the invocation. Oh yeah, we forgot. We gotta flip this over. So it's a free ability, Vapors of Valtor, invocation. Choose a status card in play or place a status card with a different status card. Place this card in the. Okay, so you can just discard it. Okay, so I can do that at any time to get rid of a status card. We do have that new Steady ability, which requires you to get 2 of a status card before it gets confused or stunned. That may come into play. Oh, I forgot to flip over Making Connections. So Making Connections, we did all that. We chose our 7. And let me flip this over. So when revealed, each player must resolve the Hood's Foul Play ability in player order. So I got to go ahead and look at this. It is not a Hood card. So Sewer Tunnels, Environment, Location Setting, Surge, which means I have to take another encounter card. When revealed, discard the other ones. Each player gains Retaliate. So right now we do have the Sewers, which is going to give me Retaliate. Gives him Retaliate, though, as well. So that's not good. And it does Surge. So there is my Surge, I guess, for the next round. Or does that Surge take effect now? I guess it takes effect now because it's surging right now. And we got we got the side scheme. Unbridled Ambition. Hinder 2, force interrupt. When the villain phase begins, each player must host. So it means we're going to have another foul play going on. Now that is going to be 2 for the hinder, 2 for the beginning is 4. This one starts with 1. 1. Making connections. All right, and then this explodes at 5. So that's something a little bit different. We're used to being higher, like 10 and whatnot, a little bit easier to get through. So I might have to worry about the scheming. All right. So, Stephen Strange begins the game with Invocation deck. Natural talent action, discard the top card. So do I want to discard this? Right now, nobody has any statuses, so I do. I think I'm going to discard that for this. Let's put that way. We know that's my discard pile. 7 Rings of Ragador. Invocation. Give up to 3 characters each a tough status card. Place this card. All right, so I gotta wait till I get some more characters out there, I think, before we try to do that. We are getting latency. The question is it latency over on YouTube as well? I don't know why Streamlabs does this. It constantly does this to me. It constantly drops frames, and I don't know why. Like right now it's saying I'm in the orange. When I first started the stream, it wanted to throw me into the red. All right, well, we'll keep going. If it kicks out on me, then it kicks out on me, and I'll upload this as a separate video, as we've had to do in the past, because Comcast or Streamlabs doesn't want to cooperate. All right, hero action, pay the printed cost notification deck, resolve its special ability, then place it back on the top, face up. That's to use that. Okay, warning, interrupt. When hero would take any amount of damage, reduce it by 1. Levitation artifact, gain aerial trait, exhaust the cloak. Okay, that definitely I need to get that played quick. Player under the player's control gets +1/+1/+1. Round ends, discard. Okay, so that's only for 1 turn. Sanctum, exhaust Sanctum, shuffle a spell card from your discard back into your draw. Astral projection, thwart, choose a scheme, move 3. All right, so let's go ahead and flip over to Mr. Strange. Remove 3 threat. All right, so I think I definitely want my cloak. Sanctum. Do I want the Sanctum? Problem is that's 3, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Or do I want Astral Projection? I think I'll do Astral Projection instead of the Sanctum. I think. So it gets me my upgrade. Where I'm zoomed in a little bit more than usual, so I'm kind of using. All right. So we'll go ahead and do that. Get my. Do that. Do that. And then, so Astral Projection, choose a scheme, remove 3 threat from that scheme, and look at the top card of the encounter deck. For each boost icon, remove 1 additional scheme. So that's 3. So I'm going after this one here. There is 1 boost icon, so that is 4. So that gets rid of that. It said look at it, but it didn't tell me what to do with it. Yeah, I looked at it. Is that just like premonition? Like I'm getting I get to check on it and see that it's something. Choose 1 set aside modular set. Ooh, that's field recruitment. That's the one that comes into play. But I don't know. That's a question. I don't know what I do with that. It didn't say discard it. It just said look at it. So I looked at it. Normally when you look at something though, then you look at it and then you discard it. I mean, that's common in most games. Right? Look at the top card of the encounter deck. For each boost icon on the card, remove 1 additional threat from the chosen scheme. I'm going to say I'm supposed to look at it and discard it. I mean, that doesn't make sense that I would leave it in there. I mean, it doesn't matter. That would come into effect from his attack anyways. All right. And then I'm going to, let's see, exhaust Doctor Strange and pay the cost of the top card of the invocation deck. Remove this. Okay, so that basically I can do the invocation from his ability or from the actual the rings. So I'm going to go ahead and I guess I'm going. I mean, he's weak though. He only does one attack. Wow, this will take me forever at one attack. All right, so I'm going to attack for 1. So that's 13. But then everybody has retaliate, so then I lose. And he comes back at me to 9. And then I need that gone. But the only way that can go is I've got to get another environment out. Oh, all right. I'm going to exhaust to ready. I'm going to go ahead and thwart just to get rid of that so that it's not there anymore. And that's all I can do. So draw it back to 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And it is the villain's turn. So villain place threat on the main scheme. So 1. I just got rid of the one I just got. And then villain is engaged, so he attacks. So attacks for 1 plus 1. Boost, reveal this card, which means I go ahead and attach it to him. So that gave him a +1. So he attacks for 2. And I can't, oh, I forgot to ready myself at the end there. You take the 2 damage, I can defend it, which would make me take 0 damage. But then I can't do anything next turn. Oh, I can ready with my cloak. Okay, so I'm going to defend, which stops the 2. Then I take an encounter. Physical toll obligation already. I can flip over to alter ego form, choose, exhaust Stephen Strange, remove physical toll from the game. The next event you play costs 3 additional resources. Actually, I have this. Hero interrupt when treachery is revealed from the encounter deck. Well, that's not that's my obligation. So that doesn't work. Hero interrupt defense event. Search your deck and discard a pile for Doctor Strange card and add it to your hand. Which only costs 1. Problem is I'm already exhausted. I can't exhaust if I'm already exhausted, can I? Alright, so I went ahead and stopped the stream, so this is all now recorded, so I don't have to, I guess, necessarily look up a chat, because there is no chat. Alright, so I still don't know what I want to do with physical toll. I can exhaust Stephen Strange. I can't exhaust him, because he's already exhausted. I guess I can flip, and then exhaust and get rid of it at that time. I think I'll just pay the extra cost. Most of his events are only like 1. So I think I'm just going to pay the extra cost. Okay. So now it comes back to my turn. Oh, I forgot I had retaliate. So actually that would have hit the hood when he attacked me. All right. So desperate defense. Man, everything's defense. Treachery is revealed. Planner any here. Okay. So that leaves this turn. All right, so I'm going to ready myself. I'm going to go ahead and play the upgrade with go ahead and get rid of desperate defense for that. And then I'm going to go ahead and attack. Oops, that is not my discard pile. That's my discard pile. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and attack for 2. I'm just going to whittle away at it. 2. But then retaliate, so I take 1. And force interrupt when the round ends. Okay. So that's after the round ends. All right. I'm gonna hang on to these so I have my protection. So now we go back to the boss. So this goes up by 1. And then he's going to attack. So I'm going to defend again, because again I have my cloak. I can undefend with cloak. So 3, 4, 5. I defend for 2, 3. So that means he hits me for 2. Takes me down to 6. Retaliate. Takes him down to 9. All right. Yeah. And then an encounter card. Pistols attached to the hood. Holy cow. So now he's got both of his pistols. Yeah, he's got both of his pistols now. Alright, so that means now he's going to attack for 1, 2, 3. Now he's attacking for 3. And I need a... Yeah, that's not good. Because that is not a treachery card. Now, that's an attachment, so I couldn't stop that if I tried. Alright, so back to me. I forgot to draw 2 cards on that at the end of my last turn. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use my cloak. Okay, ready. This was gone at the end of the round. Alright, so I got Wong. Alright, so actually I'm going to do momentum shift. I'm going to do momentum shift. And I'm going to use mystical studies to do momentum shift. Oh, that was only 1. Mystical studies was 1. Do genius for momentum shift, so that heals 2 damage from me. Puts me back up to 8. And then it does 2 damage to the hood. And Wong's 3. I don't have enough to do Wong. All right, I'm going to go ahead and thwart for 2. Get rid of that. Oh, that was an event. I had to pay cost an additional 3 resources. So actually that was my entire hand to do that. But that did get rid of my obligation, so that's good. All right, so now draw back up to, what am I at? 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ready? All right, increase. I don't know why I keep taking it off and I just keep bringing it back. Threat by 1. And then he's going to attack. Do I get anything for defense? Interrupt defense on the hero would take any amount of damage, reduce it by 1. All right. So I'm gonna have to defend. Defend, and then warning. 1, 2, 3, 4 minus 1, so 3. 3 damage there. And then, do I have anything else? I got med team, 3 counters, med team remove. Okay, so I got that's for healing. Brother Voodoo. Search top 5 cards of your deck for an event added to your hand. Okay, that's not bad. Artifact, exhausts the eye to generate a wild resource. Unflappable, plan during player's control response. After you defend an attack and take no damage, exhaust to draw a card. Okay. Alright, so we will take our event, or encounter. Total Annihilation, Surge. When revealed, hero, the villain attacks you. This attack gains overkill. As a boost, if the villain is attacking, it gets overkill. Okay, so villain attacks. I can't defend. So that is, what is that? 1, 2, 3 plus 4. Give a villain 1 additional boost card for this adaptation. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? Well, that's not good. And that knocked me out. So that's it. That was it. That basically is it. So I was wondering where the stream was going to go. This actually is now going to be a very short video because the hood basically took me out right there. Like, and I don't know. I almost guarantee it's the deck, right? So I almost guarantee it's a deck. This is a protection deck. It's not an aggression deck. The two videos I watched, Dale the Casual Gamer, the two videos that he did, both of them involved aggression decks because you have to stay on top of the hood. I left those weapons on. That was probably a bad call. Instead of healing, maybe I should have done that. I don't think the threat here was that big of a deal, but getting this card at the beginning with the sewers, where I was getting one retaliate each turn, I mean, it just meant that I was doing 1 damage to him, he was doing 1 damage back to me. This was just a bad combination. Total Annihilation, which is a new standard 2 card. He attacks you and he gets overkill. And then it has a surge, meaning I had to draw another card, and I got another standard 2 card, which was Dark Dealings. Dark Dealings has a boost +1 for his attack, which means you had to get another card to boost this activation, and I gave him 2 more. So it was too much for me to handle in 1 turn. 6 of my 5 hit points gone. Really didn't get to use the invocation deck. Really didn't get to see how this deck works. That doesn't mean anything. Me and Audrey probably will try to play this again in co-op. Let us know down below which heroes should we go up against it. We've got every hero that has been released so far. Maybe we'll do a magical. We'll do Scarlet Witch plus, Doctor Strange, and I can't remember if Scarlet Witch's default is aggression or not. Maybe we'll go online, look for an actual aggression deck to go with this. But you guys let us know in the comments down below. If you want to watch that gameplay once it goes live, make sure you hit that subscribe and bell notification. That way you get notified by the YouTube when we go live. Until next time, guys. Peace.